If you want to know the fastest way to gain silver by just gathering rare flowers, you are in the right place. This method can give you a whopping 8,000 silver in a short farming session, plus you will be learning how to craft an unlimited amount of 100% HP revive items, so you can be the wealthiest and strongest man in Pyrewell in the quickest time possible. The Kuku Gardener's Pack is the key factor in making this method work, a special mechanical gathering pack that will allow you to collect flowers in the fastest time possible by sucking them all. And obviously, it will take ages if you do this manually, and I highly suggest getting this pack now if you can, since it will save you a lot of time not just in earning money, but also in your general crafting needs. The second key factor of making this method work is the Palmar Leaves. The Palmar Leaf spots or the flowers itself are easy to determine because of their distinctive glowing appearance compared to other normal plants. These leaves cost 1.52 silver per piece, and you will be getting thousands of them in a short amount of time in this guide thanks to the Kuku Gardener Pack. Here's an example of a single run from one spot alone, giving you an almost 1,500 Palmar Leaves that can be sold for an easy 2,300 silver. And not to mention, I will be covering a whopping 10 flower spots for you to get rich early. Not only the Kuku Gardener's Pack can make you wealthy, but it can also make you immortal by giving you access to easy refined Palmar Pills. By now, many of you already know that this item can revive you with 100% HP. By following this guide, you will be producing these pills like candies, so you will be truly overpowered. Just like with any Kuku items, unlocking the Gardener's Pack will start in the Kilden Workshop, located in the western section of Hernand. Unlocking the Kilden Workshop is part of the main story around Chapter 4, and you will never miss this location. And for us to have the Kuku's Gardener Pack, the first step is crafting a regular Kuku pot as a base material, and there is a high chance that you already have the materials to make this pot, since it only requires basic ores and timbers. Locating the witch Elowen is the next step, which is part of the main story in Chapter 5, so you will never miss this location. And you need to accept Elowen's request to cleanse all of the Sanctum under her power before moving forward. The next step is heading to the Sanctum of Penitence, located southeast of Hernand near the Unicorn Cliffs. Liberate the area or the Sanctum from the cult followers and start solving the area's puzzle. From the entrance of the Sanctum, access the ruined upper section of the Sanctum and head to the innermost section of the area. Near a series of stone staircases near a huge broken pillar, get the Penitence Fusion Reactor Core by sealing it into your Kuku pot. Then retrace your steps and access the main entrance of the Sanctum to access the area where the main puzzle is located. You can see here the inactive Abyss machinery, and that is where you need to be. Access the backside of the machine and take out the Penitence Fusion Reactor from your Kuku pot and place it on top of the broken pillar in front of us. Use the Axiom Force Current to make the reactor in place and activate the machine itself. This will complete the Sanctum side quest, and the Witch Elowen will confirm this for you. And you will also be getting the Kuku Pack blueprint after the interaction. We need to craft a Kuku Pack, and a generic backpack is required. And we can easily get one by heading to the location on the screen right now, which is the Toadsmith's Tannery. You can find almost every kind of generic packs as you arrive in the area, and I suggest stealing at least 3 of these packs if you are planning to create the other Kuku Packs later down the line. The next step is unlocking the Witch of Humility, Lyselia. You can start her quest line by heading to the town of Bagan, located north of Demenes. Head to the location on the screen right now and find the man who needs your help. And complete this interaction by simply rescuing him from the severe fall damage. Yes, I know. This man is actually the Witch Lyselia testing you. This interaction will lead you to the exact location of Lyselia's cave, located in the Serpent Marsh, southwest of Demenes. Her cave is just located near the Abyss Nexus, so talk to her and accept her quest to unlock the nearby Sanctums. Head to the Sanctum of Veneration, located in the southeastern section of Lyselia in the Mount Venus region. And as always, liberate the camp so we can start solving the puzzle in the area. From the entrance of the Sanctum, notice a strange wall on the right. Engage the wall and use your Nature's Grasp. And inside the hidden section, get the Veneration Fusion Reactor Core. Then follow the stone staircases that will lead you to the upper section of the area where the Abyss machinery is located. After reaching the top of the area, engage the machine's left-hand side and take out the Veneration Fusion Reactor Core and slot the core into the machinery to activate it. The Witch Lyselia will then thank you for cleansing the Sanctum, and the interaction will unlock the Kuku Gardener's Pack's blueprint. The next step here is standing in front of the Abyss machinery and accessing your focus light stance and shedding light on the machine's interface. This will activate the machine and another mini puzzle for us to solve. While in the focus light stance, pressing L1 timely when the gems around the main circle align with the mini magnifying glass. If you are doing this correctly, the gems are being lit up one by one. If you press the L1 button late or early, the machine will stop and go back to the puzzle's original state. Here's a quick demonstration of the full completion of the puzzle. And you can see here how I am pressing the L1 button or using the focus light ability on time when the gems align with the said magnifying glass. Once all of the gems lights up, the core of Veneration will spawn at the top of the machine, so seal it with your Kuku pot and move forward. The next step in here is getting the core of Resipiscence, another major material for the Kuku Gardening Pack. There are a handful of areas where you can get the core of Resipiscence, but for this example, head to Frost-Veiled Castle Ruins in the region of Peilun. Once you are in the castle ruins, I will show you the surroundings to get your direction straight. Access the ruins and find the lower entrance that will lead you to the inner section of the ruins. Once you are inside, the traps here are pretty straightforward and you can easily skip all of them with your aerial maneuvers. Follow the straightforward path in here until you reach the room where our key enemies are located. Once you arrive at the key location, don't kill the stone worms yet, but instead save your game first. After saving your game, pick any of the stone worms to take out and check which core drops. In this specific instance, a power core Crown of Shadows dropped from my end. We don't need this core obviously, so load your previous save and head down to the key location once again and repeat the process until the power core of Resipiscence drops on your end. Next is getting the core of Mortification, which is the last major component of the Kuku Gardener's Pack. Compared to the other Sanctum, the Sanctum of Mortification is part of the main story in Chapter 9, so keep this in mind. And the Sanctum of Mortification is located northwest of Demenes near the Hexes Sanctuary. Once you arrive in the location, access the series of staircases and head inside the Sanctum. Get the Mortification fusion reactor just around the corner and seal it in your Kuku pot. Retrace your steps and go back to the staircases. And notice that there are vines in this area that you can burn with your focus light ability. Peek inside the metal cage and seal the Mortification fusion reactor core. Not far from your current location, access the area where the Abyss machinery is located, so we can start solving the puzzle. A cutscene will play if this is your first time here, and engage the Abyss machinery back section. Release the Mortification fusion reactor from your Kuku pot, then place it on the broken pillar in front of you. And then this will solve the part of the puzzle. Then take out the other core and slot it into the machine to activate it. White Crow will then appear, which will complete the side quest as you can see. And the last thing that we need to do here is to complete the Abyss machinery interface mini puzzle. Clearing the puzzle will then reward you with the core of Mortification, so seal it in your Kuku pot and move forward. Abyss cells is the last minor material that we need to craft the gardening pack. I suggest heading to Drake's Fall Castle Ruins, located in the northern section of Hernand. From the Abyss Nexus or from the entrance of the castle, head to the inner courtyard of the castle and notice a lot of bismuth crabs can be found in the area. Farm them for more bismuth ores and abyss cells, as these materials drops like candies in this location. And finally, head back to the Kilden workshop and craft a Kuku pack. After the Kuku pack, make yourself a broken Kuku Gardener's Pack so you can start farming. And if you are getting value so far, subscribe to the channel. Liking the video and engaging in the comments helps me more than you can imagine. Or consider supporting us on Patreon or by becoming a channel member today. And I appreciate your support. It is time to earn a serious amount of cash, and the Echoing Soul Cave is the first spot on this list, located in the southern section of Hernand. Make sure to activate the Abyss Crescent in the location for easy access. From the Abyss Crescent, jump and glide all the way to the Echoing Soul Cave's direction, which is a waterfall cave. Look down on your vicinity to track the waterfall easily. Once you track the location, free fall to access the entrance of the cave where the Palmar Leaf flower spots are located. And once you landed, this area can give you 3 flower spots to gather, which can give you 161 Palmar Leaves that can be sold for 245 silver. The Kingshield mountain spot is located north of Demenes, southwest of the town of Tarev. Make sure to activate the Abyss Nexus on the screen right now for easy access later on. From the Abyss Nexus, track the key location by gliding to a river with the moon-like shaped island where the flower spots are located. This area has 4 spots that you can farm to gather 188 Palmar Leaves in the process, which can be sold for 286 silver. While the Ancient Rift spot is located north of the Sage Peaks region, and the Abyss Nexus on the screen right now is the key checkpoint you need to activate. From the Abyss Nexus, head to your left and follow the straightforward chasm that will eventually lead you to the flower spots. This area offers 2 flower spots that can give you 191 Palmar Leaves, which can be sold for 290 silver. In the region of Pailun, track the Valgrind tomb, located just north of the main town, showing you the actual tomb to get your direction straight. Then head to your left to find the flower spot. And we only have 1 flower spot in here, but it yields 260 Palmar Leaves, which is worth 400 silver. The Hernandian ruin spot is located just north of the town of Caronso, a town located in the southwestern section of Hernand. Liberate the ruins from small-time bandits so you can start farming. This area offers 3 flower spots where you can gather 323 Palmar Leaves that can easily give you 491 silver later on. The town of Pororin has also a spot that you can take advantage of, a secret town located in the southeast of Hernand, showing you the actual town to set your direction straight, and from the rocky formation that I am on, do a 180-degree turn and drop down to where the flower spots are. This area offers 3 spots that you can farm and yields 325 Palmar Leaves, which can be sold later on for 494 silver. Keep in mind as well that you will be committing theft in this spot, but it's not really a big deal. We are entering the best of the best spots on this list, and the Sunset Valley spot is located in the southern region of Hernand, along with an Abyss Crescent that you can activate for easy access later on. From the set checkpoint, I am showing you the town and also the surroundings, and then dropping down to the waterfall area below our location, where a lot of trees are located. There are 4 flower spots in this area, giving you a total of 694 Palmar Leaves, which can be sold for a decent amount of 1054 silver, which is a lot. The southern Eldertree spot is the 3rd best spot so far, located in the southern section of Demenes. The Abyss Crescent on the screen right now is the key checkpoint that you need to access. From the Abyss Crescent, exit the cave on the right and use your aerial maneuvers to access the surface past the rocky formation in the area. The tree is located visible from here, so glide your way through the area so you can start farming. There are a lot of 3 flower spawns in this area, and they can give you 789 Palmar Leaves in the process, which is a lot, which can be sold later on like candies for 1200 silver. The Serpent Marsh spot is the 2nd best spot on this list, located southeast of Demenes. From the Abyss Nexus, the key area that you need to be in is the area where the Buddha statue is located, and also where the flower spots are located around it. You do have 5 flower spots to take advantage of in this area, where you can gather 953 Palmar Leaves, which is worth almost 1450 silver. The Redtree forest spot is hands down the best spot to farm Palmar Leaves, located in the far east of Demenes or in the northern section of Lyselia. Activate the key Abyss Nexus in this area for easy access later on. From the Abyss Nexus and facing the wooden towers on the right, access the chasm just ahead of you, where the actual Redtree is located. This area offers a whopping 7 flower spots and almost 1,500 Palmar Leaves to farm, which can be sold for a whopping 2,300 silver. If you farm every major spot that I covered so far, you are expecting a mind-blowing 5,400 Palmar Leaves, which is worth 8,200 silver in total. Truly one of the best money farming methods currently, given that this method is easy to do. Aside from getting rich, I promise you that you would have access to an unlimited 100% HP revives. So to achieve that easily, you need a lot of Palmar Beetles aside from Palmar Leaves. In all of the locations that I've shown you so far, this location offers Palmar Beetles as well, alongside with the Palmar Leaves. The Palmar Beetles looks like this and can easily be picked or gathered by hand to start farming. Or you can farm a ton of beetles by using the Kuku's Insect Gatherer's Pack, which I will be covering in a different video. The next key material that we need to farm is Longhorns, which you can find the location on the screen right now. This location in Hernand offers a lot of deer and other animal spawns near an Abyss Nexus. Farm these animals and get Longhorns and other materials easily. Reset the spot by stepping on the Abyss Nexus and fast traveling on it, so you can spawn all of the animals with short loading times. Well, you will need a lot of water to make Refined Palmar Pills. And the best and easiest source of water is in your Greymane camp. Farm infinite water from the well and you are good to go. Once you have all of the key materials so far, access any cauldron, which is in this case in my own house. Select Improvise, choose 1 Palmar Leaf, 1 Longhorn, 1 Palmar Beetle, and a water. Use the same material 3 times and you will be getting 3 Refined Palmar Pills and you will be mastering the recipe. With the ability to farm hundreds of Palmar Leaves and Beetles in a matter of minutes, you are truly an immortal being in Pywell. But what if you want to know the best Abyss Artifacts farming spots currently? This video will guide you on everything you need to know, so click on it and I will catch you on the next one.